It's our last day in Mobile today. Even though it's kind of rainy and it's wet out, I don't want to spend it inside. We're gonna use this video to serve two different purposes. One, we are gonna compare the Canon M50, which shoots in 4K at 60 frames per second, against the iPhone SX Max, which shoots in 4K 60 frames per second. I did the comparison between the iPhone XS Max and the iPhone 8 Plus the other day. This one's gonna be against the iPhone XS and the Canon M50 that I'm shooting on right now. And because this is our last day in Mobile, we're gonna use this opportunity to see some final sights, some final areas of downtown so we can say goodbye to the city of Mobile. We will come back to Mobile, obviously. We're not gonna be gone forever, but for this assignment, we are done. We won't be back here for a little while. So we're gonna check out the sights and sounds of downtown, and we're gonna talk about what's coming up next, as well as comparing the two cameras. So it's gonna be a good video. Let's get started. Alright, so today's video, the plan was I was gonna go out into downtown Mobile and I was gonna shoot the Canon M50 versus the iPhone XS Max video. The fact that it was our last full day in Mobile, Alabama also played a part, because we were gonna get to see some final sights of downtown Mobile before we left for Mobile. Who knows when we'll return again. Alright, so the last video, you guys know, I had a problem. The audio and the video quit matching up and was not synced on the footage shot from the iPhone XS Max in 4K at 60 frames per second. So I struggled with that video for almost a week to get that video up. Finally, I said, to heck with it. I'm gonna post it as is, and then I put in the comments below what the problem was. Well, I filmed two videos using the iPhone XS Max. 2 whole videos. That one was the first one. This video that you're about to watch was the second one. I've been struggling with this video again, trying to figure out what the problem is, trying to figure out what I can do to get it to match up. I've been struggling and struggling and struggling. That's the reason why I've posted, what, 2 videos in the last 2 weeks, something like that. Because I've been working and working and working, trying to get it fixed. Basically what it boils down to is the footage from the iPhone in 4K at 60 frames per second, my computer can't handle it. Basically, that's what it is. My computer cannot handle the footage from the iPhone. It can handle the 4K 60 frames per second footage from the Canon, fairly decent, but it cannot handle the footage from the iPhone. I don't know why it won't handle it. When it will handle this, I don't know if it's the colors are more brighter or what. I don't know why, but ultimately it won't handle it. I won't film using the iPhone XS Max in 4K at 60 frames per second anymore. I can, however, film in 4K on the iPhone just at 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second. Instead of showing you that episode, I'm just gonna cut to this cute picture of my dog Bella.
Who's so pretty? Who's so pretty? Who's so pretty?
Okay, I was just kidding. I've said this before, but as the late great Freddie Mercury said, the show must go on. So I'm still gonna show you what I filmed that day. I have to get this over with. I've been working on these 2 episodes for so long now. I'm sick of working on them. I just wanna keep uploading. I wanna continue filming and uploading. I don't wanna be stuck on these things any longer. So I'm gonna show you all the footage where I'm not in it. I'll show you the shots side by side that I took with the iPhone and the Canon M50. I'll put all that up here for you, and then I'll end the video. And then we're gonna move on so that I can continue recording and continue uploading. So without further ado, this is the Canon M50 and the iPhone XS Max side by side. tour of downtown Mobile. I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. Again, I appreciate you guys being patient with me. I have spent the last 2 weeks dealing with this crap, trying to figure out how I can get this footage out there to you. And ultimately it just turns out I can't, because like I told you already, the footage is too good. I've spent the last 3 days not even filming this, just in editing. I recorded this episode nearly 4 days ago. The last 3 of those days I've spent on minimum 10 to 12 hours each day in editing. I put a lot of sweat and a lot of time into trying to get that footage uploaded, and it just didn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for now and end this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being patient with me. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll have a regular episode finally after like 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Since this is our last day here in Mobile, I guess I'll, for the last time while we're here, get to enjoy this store. I can still buy them in the packets from home, but I like the fresh cups full.